guys, today I'm excited to give you my spoiler-free review for Hugh Jackman's new movie, Reminiscence. Now, this movie comes to theaters as well as HBO Max this Friday, August 20th, and if you like sci-fi, mystery thrillers, then this is right up your alley. Let's talk about Reminiscence, but before we do, if this is your first time here, I'd love it if you take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and videos like that. Okay, let's talk about it. Hey, Tessa from MamasGeeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Okay, so I've got to say I was very pleasantly surprised with this movie. The trailer was very intriguing to me, but I felt like, okay, I probably already know this whole story and I'm going to be able to easily figure out what's going on. The first hour, sure, but the second hour, I mean, it's full of twists and turns, and I was like, oh, that's what they're doing. Oh, that's what they're doing. I mean, you think you know what's going on, and then you think, oh, I already know the big twist. I know what's going to happen. That happens like halfway through the movie, and then it just continues on with surprises, which is absolutely amazing, and that's what makes this really fun, you know? And the first hour, not to say it's not fun, because it is. It's intriguing. It's interesting. It looks gorgeous. I mean, the cinematography is great. You're like in it. You're in the dark and the grit with Hugh, but you, like, you're like, okay, I kind of know where this is ending up. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. And then that's not what happens. It just continues on. The story gets crazier and crazier, and more twists and more turns and more surprises and more shocking stuff. And you're just like, oh, I should have known that, or oh, I didn't even see that coming. It's like, it's insane. And I will say, I definitely shed some tears towards the end of this. This movie is so, it's full of heart, but there's also tons of incredible action scenes as well. So you get a lot of action, and then you get the heart and the emotion as well. Hugh Jackman proves yet again just what a fantastic actor he is. He's so good in this, but so is everyone in this. And there's not one actor that you're like, they weren't really great. You know what I mean? Or they felt like more of just a side character. I'm glad they didn't dive down into that. Every single person completely owns their role. Now, the premise of this movie is that basically we are in a future where the world is falling apart, right? Some places are completely underwater, which leads to some really incredible looking scenes. I mean, there's buildings like this much of skyscrapers sticking out of oceans. It's insane. So that's kind of what this is about. And people are nostalgia sells. I mean, we already know nostalgia sells right now. So people are using this Reminiscence, which is Hugh Jackman's business, his development that he's made, where you basically lay down in a like a tube thing, which you guys probably saw in the trailer, and you attach stuff to your head and they put volts in, and then Hugh Jackman or whoever's leading you, but Hugh Jackman does it, you know, kind of leads you down this path. You're going to visit a memory, blah 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 blah, place you've been before, and then you feel like you're actually in that memory. And people use it, like someone comes and uses it to find their lost keys. I mean, there's stuff like that, and then it just becomes, it's a thriller because he falls in love with this girl who just disappears, and so he's trying to find her, right? So he's searching his memories for clues and hints on where she could be, and which is all in the trailer. And like I said, you kind of think, okay, all right, like let's do it. But it's so much more than that. It's really freaking good. Like, the action scenes are amazing. Things get crazier and crazier and crazier. Like I said, twists and turns I never saw coming. I don't want to say too much more because I really don't want to give any spoilers, but I will say it's a really fun, predictable, but then completely unpredictable. Every single actor shines. There's not one person, like I said, that stands out that you're kind of like, they didn't really hold their own in this. No, they all hold their own in this. The story is really great, very emotional, but really, really good too. Like, really good and captivating. And you're going to be on the edge of your seat, especially in the last 30 minutes or so. Really like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Lots of beautiful shots, a couple of underwater things that are just absolutely stunning. I really loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It's a little long. I don't know why movies are trying to be 2 hours long all of the time now. Like, every single movie, they definitely could have cut out 15 minutes or so, make it a little better, especially that first hour. It feels like it's a long setup to get to the first, like, predictable twist. It was a little much. It was a little long. I would have knocked 15 minutes off at the beginning, made it an hour 45, and been done with it. However, can't complain. Still kept my interest through most of it. Very intriguing. I mean, again, it's a slow the first hour is like a slow start and a little too long, but after that, like, you're in it. Trust me, it's a really good time. So definitely stick with it. I recommend seeing it in theaters. If you have a theater near you that you feel safe going to, this one is going to be beautiful on the big screen. There's some gorgeous shots, like I said, that are just, they're stunning. So definitely recommend seeing it. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's very enjoyable, really good. Biggest issues is a little slow, a little predictable to start, and of course, maybe just a little bit too long, but still pretty fantastic of a movie. It's still a lot of fun. It's a great sci-fi thriller if that's the stuff you're into. You guys let me know your thoughts on Reminiscence. Is this something you're planning to see in theaters or on HBO Max? Let me know down below in the comments. If by the time you've already gotten to this review, you've seen Reminiscence, let me know your thoughts. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this, more movie reviews, trailer reactions, fun stuff like that. Be sure to follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at MamasGeeky over there. MamasGeeky. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.